Welcome back to Black News Tonight. It's now time to see what's going on in the digital streets. An update on the recent death of rapper Pharrell's cousin, Donovan Lynch. The official autopsy has been released, ruling Lynch's death a homicide, prompting a grand jury to become involved. A Virginia Beach police officer fatally shot Lynch in late March. The state grand jury is set to convene in September and decide whether or not criminal charges will be filed against the officer. Chet Hanks never seems to miss an opportunity to go viral, whether it's for an anti-vax rant or trying to speak patois. But this time is for something different. Chet, also known by his stage name, Chet Hanks, with an X, real creative, got signed to Soulja Boy's label. The music artist released his debut single earlier this year. It was called White Boy Summer, and Soulja announced the signing on Instagram yesterday, saying, "We about to make history." Sir, this is not making history. White people been exploiting black music forever. That ain't historical. Black people putting white artists on ain't new. That also is not historical. You don't think Eminem was put on by somebody? You don't think the Beastie Boys were put on by somebody? You don't think Machine Gun Kelly was put on by somebody? The difference is they were talented. Chet Hanks is not talented. Chet Hanks is a troll. He is someone who spends his entire life basking in the ultimate forms of white privilege, the ultimate forms of class privilege. At the same time that he scoops all that up, he wants to be black so bad. You can watch. If he could give up all his money to be black for 5 minutes, he would. But Chet Hanks can't. And instead of ignoring him as somebody who's going to lead a bunch of vulnerable people down the road to not getting vaccinated and getting COVID, instead of ignoring him as he speaks the worst Jamaican patois that we have seen since Stella got her groove back, we sign him. Black people, y'all don't have to do this. Soulja Boy, there's a lot of money to be made. You got plenty of money, but there's a lot of money to be made doing something other than this. Stop enabling white mediocrity. And Chet Hanks is the utmost in white mediocrity. Now let's move on to another white person. Legendary rapper Eminem. We like Eminem. He is returning to the screen to join 50 Cent's new upcoming Starz series, BMF. That stands for Black Mafia Family, in case you old and don't know no better. 50 announced the news on his Instagram, revealing that the real Slim Shady will be playing real-life FBI and Detroit police informant Richard Wersch Jr., also known as White Boy Rick. The show is based on the story of brothers Demetrius, Big Meech Flenory, and Terry Southwest T Flenory, who are credited with birthing one of the most popular crime families in this country. See, I don't dislike white people. I don't dislike white people doing black stuff. Just do the right stuff. Eminem's playing a boy named White Boy Rick. That's what a white person should be playing. He's not doing it with a black accent. He's not wearing black face. Eminem has made a whole career making rap music without ever using the N-word. He understood that you can be a visitor to a culture. You can participate and engage, but don't go too far. On the 50 Cent tip, I'm excited to see this story of BMF be told, because so much is said in rap music and we hear about the Big Meeches and the Larry Hoovers of the world, but we don't understand what it means to really be a part of these traditions and these institutions, which are central not just to hip hop and drug culture, but to how we can think about criminal justice in America. Speaking of criminal justice in America, I am so excited for you all, because tonight, Yodit Tewolde has a huge episode of Making the Case. She has sworn me to secrecy, so I won't tell you what the show is about, but I promise you, you will not be able to get out of your seats. And after that, there is a super duper special episode of Prime with Charles Blow, where he's going to cover the latest topics of the day in that brilliant way that only Charles can do. So everybody, stay right here on BNC, and thank you for watching BNT. Wishing you all a night of peace, love, and justice.